Humans are weird. Would you like to hear a story about it? Hello, my wonderful viewers, and welcome to this episode of 22 Days of October Oddity. As you may or may not know, our adorable little spider alien friend quilx'tch has a campaign going on over on Indiegogo to get his research into human weirdness published. That is, he is ready to present over 60,000 words of the finest weirdness humanity has to offer. The link is below the video, so click on over and take a look. Buy a book. Now, on with the story. Humans Are Weird Report, an audio narration by Betty Adams. Report from cultural researcher quilx'tch to Home Swarm University, referencing human survival rates as it relates to diet. Dearest colleagues, I am ever grateful for your kind communications and support. I have compiled all collected data and attached it to the overview for your perusal. Let me say first and foremost that the rumors that I was sent to investigate, i.e. that humans were the first observed truly omnivorous species, have turned out to be a gross understatement. It is not simply that humans can eat both vegetative flesh and animal flesh, not even that they can eat anything in between. But seriously, they eat anything regardless of its inherent nutritional value and risk factor. Indeed, this increases their odds of survival, but from an intellectual interaction standpoint, it is a little weird and creepy, let's be honest, that it seems like their first thought when encountering something new that isn't a rock is, can I eat this? Mostly they prefer plant matter, thank whatever deity you will, as they seem to be squeamish about eating sapient beings, and the odds favor that plants won't be. It has also come to my attention that our peculiar eight-legged form and multi-eyed form, added to that our chitinous outer membrane, is particularly unappetizing to them across their multiculture. This is reassuring, but hardly a firm deterrent, as they have an instinct set that drives them to make digestible anything that isn't inherently. The nutrients are trapped in an unusable form? No worries, the human just finds something combustible, builds a fire, and heats it till the indigestible fibers or whatever release the nutrients. Is the edible bit protected by spikes, spines, and thorns? They might just grab a rock and beat it until the edible bit is available. They carry around vats of acid just in case they need to add it to the mix to denature large proteins. I kid you not, they have hundreds of different species of microbes in their skin, in their mouth, in their digestive tract that help them break down what their own systems won't. If the nutrients are contaminated with unfriendly microorganisms, they count on this friendly microfauna, as they call it, to fight them off. Failing that, they have developed an entire subculture devoted to brewing poison of just the correct potency that it kills the intruding microorganisms while leaving them alive. And if there is no plant matter to eat, they just find a hopefully non-sentient species that can break it down for them and wring the proteins and nutrients out of them in ways that don't bear mentioning. See Appendix Eggs, Milk, and Meat. It has been reported, if you can believe it, and with humans, why not, that on their own planet, in an ocean that is full of fish that they can eat with no processing at all, there is one species of fish that is particularly poisonous to humans. Instead of avoiding it and eating the swarming fish species that are so benign that they can be eaten without even basic heating, humans pay to have a specialist in food preparation known as a chef go through a complicated ritual to remove the deadly toxin. They will do this even when the non-toxic fish flesh is readily and far more cheaply available. Then, even when they have enough nutrients, they will masticate whatever inorganic substance is at hand in some odd, seemingly unconscious ritual. The humans I encountered seem to have a preference for writing utensils for this purpose. I hope the information I gathered will prove useful. And that is our dose of daily weirdness for today. If you found that you like what you heard, wander on over to Indiegogo and purchase a copy of Humans Are Weird. I have the data. The link is below. If you don't want to purchase the book or find you can't at the moment, share this around if you think it's worth sharing. Hit up Facebook, Tumblr, whoever. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next chapter.